Dear students, welcome to my channel View Math. I am Shamleshwari. Today let's see shares and dividend part 4. Previous part's link is given in the description box. Please watch those links. I'll be doing more problems in shares and dividend because this chapter is big and very interesting chapter. Few more parts will also be uploaded very soon for your better conceptual understanding. Now let's move on to part 4. Come, let's see the next problem. Mr. Sharma has 60 shares of nominal value rupees 100 and sells them when they are at a premium of 60%. He invests the proceeds in shares of nominal value rupees 50 quoted at 4% discount and paying 18% dividend annually. Calculate the first subdivision, the sale proceeds. Second subdivision, the number of shares he buys and his annual dividend from the shares. First we have to understand the question and then we'll proceed. So what is given? Mr. Sharma has 60 shares of nominal value rupees 100. So Mr. Sharma is having 60 shares in a company. Let me take two types of company 1, company 2. So first in type 1 he is having 60 shares of nominal value 100. After that what he is doing, he is selling the shares. He sells them when they are at a premium of 60%. So after that he is selling the 60 shares when he is getting a premium of 60%, he is selling all the shares. After that what he is doing, he is investing the proceed in the shares. He is investing in another company whose nominal value is rupees 50. Quoted at 4% discount. When there is a discount of 4%, he is buying those shares. And the company is paying 18% dividend to him. So they are asking us to find out the sale proceeds. Sale proceeds means they are asking us to find out the selling price of 60 shares. They have given that he is selling those 60 shares when there is a premium of 60%. So they are asking us to find out the selling price of the shares. And next, after that, he is investing in the second type company 2. There, how many shares he is buying, number of shares he buys, they are asking us to find out. And they are asking us to find out the annual dividend in the second type of the company. So first, let me write what all is given and then we will proceed. So let me take type 1 and type 2, let me write it like this, or company 1 and company 2. Okay. So what is given? Mr. Sharma has 60 shares. So number of shares, how many is having? Number of shares is 60 shares of nominal value rupees 100. So nominal value is equal to rupees 100 and sells them when they are at a premium of 60%. So what is the premium? When there is a premium of 60%, he is selling the share 60% of nominal value. So how to do this? 60 by 100 into nominal value is 100. So it is rupees 60. So what is the market value? Market value is equal to nominal value plus premium. So nominal value is 100. Premium is 60. So it is market value is 160. So when the market value is 160, he is selling the shares. He is selling how many shares? 60 shares. So that they are asking us to find out the sale proceed, selling price of 60 shares. So how to find out? Selling price. This is the first subdivision, the sale proceeds. Selling price of 60 shares is equal to number of shares. How many shares he is having? 60. The market value is 160. So how much you will be getting? It is rupees 9,600. So he is selling the shares at 160 rupees. 60 shares he is having. So it is rupees 9,600. Now what he is doing? Now, after selling, he invests the proceeds in the shares. So, how much he is investing? He invests the proceeds. That means, after selling, he is getting 9,600. This amount he is investing in another type of share. So, how much he is investing? Amount invested is equal to rupees 9,600. In which type of shares he is investing? He is investing the proceeds in the shares of nominal value 50. So nominal value of the new type of share. Second type is rupees 50 at a discount, at a 4% discount. So discount they have given, discount is equal to 4% of nominal value, which is equal to 4 by 100 into 50, which is equal to rupees 2. So now what is the market value? Market value is equal to nominal value minus discount. Nominal value is 50 minus 2, which is equal to rupees 48. This is your market value of the second type of shares. Next, paying 18% dividend. Dividend they have given. Dividend is 18% they have given. Now what they are asking us to find out? Number of share he buys. So we have to find out the number of shares. Number of shares, this is the second subdivision. Number of shares is equal to sum invested. This is the formula, sum invested by market value of one share. What is the sum invested? He is selling the 60 shares. He is getting 9,600. This amount he is investing here. So the sum invested is 9,600. Market value of one share is 48. So number of shares is 200. So 200 shares he is buying in the second time. Next, his annual dividend from the shares. Annual dividend we have to find out. Annual dividend, you know the formula. Annual dividend is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend. Rate of dividend into nominal value. Number of shares is 200 shares into rate of dividend is given by the company. It is 18%. 18 by 100 and nominal value is 50. Do the calculation part, you will be getting rupees 1,800. This is the annual dividend. So first we have to understand the question and then proceed. So number of shares, 60 shares he is having, nominal value of rupees 100. He sells the shares when there is a premium of 60%. So I found out the market value. After that I found out the selling price, the sale proceeds. The sale proceeds is 60 into market, the number of shares into market value gives you the sale proceed. He is getting 9,600. This 9,600 he is investing in another type of share. So the amount invested is 9,600. The second type of share, the nominal value is 50. Discount is 4%. So 4 by 100 of nominal value is 2. So market value I am finding it out. This 48 and the dividend they have given in the question, it is 18%. They are asking us to find the number of shares he is buying. So sum invested by market value gives me the number of shares. Number of shares is 200. And the third subdivision, they are asking us to find out the annual dividend. So the annual dividend, this is the third subdivision. Annual dividend, I am using the formula and I am finding out the annual dividend. Now let's see the next problem. Which is better investment? 16% rupees 100 shares at 80 or 20% rupees 100 shares at 120. So suppose if you are investing in a company, can you tell me which is a better investment? Yes. Which company is giving more profit, that is a better investment. So we are going to find out the profit percent of the first type and the profit percent of the second type, and then we are going to compare and see which is more profit, which company gives more profit, that is a better investment. Okay. Now This is first type. First type, second type. Or you can write it as A or A, B, like that. First case, second case, or A, B, like that. Okay, what is the first type? 16% rupees 100 shares at 80. So what they have given? Dividend percent they have given. Dividend is equal to 16% rupees 100 shares. So nominal value is rupees 100 shares at 80. That means market value is rupees 80 they have given. In second type, 20% rupees 100 shares at 120. So dividend here, what is the dividend percent? Dividend is equal to 20% they have given. Nominal value of the share is rupees 100 shares at 120. That means market value is rupees 120 they have given. So I am going to find out the profit percent for both the types and then I am going to compare. So what is the formula? Profit percent on market value is equal to dividend percent on nominal value. Profit percent I am going to find out, so I am writing it as profit percent on market value. Market value is 80, which is equal to dividend percent 16% on nominal value. Nominal value is 100. Profit percent is equal to 16 into 100 divided by 80. I am taking to the other side. It comes to the denominator. Do the calculation part. So I will give you the answer. It is 20%. So in the first type the profit percent is 20%. Now I am going to calculate for the second type. Again the same formula. Profit percent on market value is equal to dividend percent on normal value. Profit percent I have to find out into market value is 120. Dividend percent of this company is 20% into normal value is rupees 100. So profit percent I am keeping it to the left hand side. I am taking this 120 to the other side. So 20 into 100 divided by 120. Find out the answer. It is 16.67. Do the calculation part. Very simple. So profit percent is 16.67. Now can you tell me which has more profit, which company is a better investment? It's obvious. See, it is 20%. This company, type 1 company gives me 20%. In second type I am getting only 16.67. When I compare, this is more. So the first type is a better investment. Therefore, the first investment is better. Come, let's see the next problem. A man has a choice to invest in 100 rupee shares of two firms at rupees 120 or at rupees 132. The first firm pays a dividend of 5% per annum and second firm pays a dividend of 6% per annum. Find which company is giving a better return. Second, if a man invests rupees 26,400 with each firm, how much will be the difference between the annual return from the two firms? First, let us understand the problem and then we'll proceed. A man has a choice to invest in 100 rupee shares of two firms. That means a man can invest in two firms. There is two firms. First firm and second firm. Two firms. Okay. First firm and second firm. A man has a choice to invest in 100 rupee shares of two firms. So both the firms, the nominal value is 100. So first let me write that. Nominal value of the first firm is also 100 and the nominal value of the second firm is also 100. 100 rupee shares of two firms at rupees 120 or at rupees 132. That means the market value of the first firm is rupees 120 and the market value of the second firm is rupees 132. The first firm pays a dividend of 5% per annum. So the dividend percent of the first firm is 5%. And the second firm pays a dividend of 6%. Dividend of the second firm is 6%. First, what they are asking us to find out which company is giving better return. Same as the previous problem. They have given the nominal value, market value and dividend of the first firm and the second firm they have given. They are asking us to find out the better return. Which company is giving a better return? That means we have to find out the profit of both the companies and then we have to compare the profit percent and then we have to come to a conclusion which company gives us a better return. So let me write the formula. Profit percent on market value is equal to dividend percent or normal value. Profit percent I have to find out. So I am writing as it is. Profit percent on market value of the first firm is 120. Dividend percent is 5%. 5% into normal value is 100. So profit percent is equal to 5 into 100 by 120%. So, to the calculation part, let me give the answer. It is 4.167%. This is the profit percent of the first firm. Okay. Now, the same way we are going to calculate the profit percent of the second firm. Profit percent on market value is equal to dividend percent on normal value. Profit percent on market value of the second firm is 132 and dividend percent is 6% on normal value. Normal value is 100. Profit percent is equal to 6 into 100. I am taking this 132 to the other side. It comes to the denominator. Do the calculation part. Let me give the answer. It is 4.55%. I think you can tell me which company gives us a better return. Now you can see the profit percent of the first firm is 4.167 and the second firm it is 4.55. So the second firm, the profit percent is higher. So the second firm gives us a better return. Therefore, the second firm gives us a better return. Now let's see the second part. If a man invests rupees 26,400 with each firm, so he is investing in the first firm also 26,400 and second firm also it is 26,400. Sum invested, let me write, sum invested is equal to rupees 26,400. Here also sum invested is equal to 26,400. So suppose if we invest in both the firms 26,400, how much will be the difference between the annual return from the two firms? So they are asking us to find out the difference between the annual return. So first firm we have to calculate the annual return. In second firm also we have to calculate the annual return and then we have to find out the difference. For finding out the annual return, what we need? Number of shares, rate of dividend, nominal value. Here we have rate of dividend, we have nominal value, we have to find out the number of shares. What is the formula for finding out the number of shares? Number of shares is equal to sum invested by market value of one share. So what is the sum invested? 26,400 divided by market value of one share is 120. So it is 220 shares. So it is 220 shares. Now let me find out the annual return. Annual return is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value of 1 share. Number of shares just now we found out, it is 220 into rate of dividend 5%, 5 by 100 into nominal value is 100. So you will be getting rupees 1100. Next. Again for the second firm we have to find out the annual return. Again the same thing, number of shares. Number of shares is equal to sum invested by market value of 1 share. This is sum invested. He is investing 26,400 in both the firm. So 26,400 divided by market value is 132. So do the calculation part, you will be getting 200 shares. So in the second firm the number of shares is 200. Now annual return. Annual return is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value. So let me do it. Number of shares is 200. Rate of dividend is 6%, 6 by 100 into nominal value is 100. So you are getting 1200. Rupees 1200. Now we have found out the annual return in the first firm. Annual return of the first firm we have, second firm also we have found out. Now next we have to find out the difference between the annual return of the two firms. Difference between the annual return of the two firms is equal to, so what is the annual return? 1200 minus 1100. So it is equal to rupees 100. This is the difference between the annual return of the two firms. Now let's see the next problem. Two brothers A and B invest rupees 16,000 each in buying shares of two companies. A buys 3% 100 rupee shares at 80 and B buys 10 rupee shares at par. If they both receive equal dividend at the end of the year, find the rate percent of the dividend received by B. So what's given in this question? Two brothers A and B. So two brothers are there, A and B. Two of them are there, A and B. Two brothers A and B invest rupees 16,000 each in buying shares. So both of them are investing rupees 16,000. Amount invested by A is 16,000 and amount invested by B is also 16,000. In buying shares of two companies, they are buying shares two different companies. The first company A buys 3% 100 rupee shares at 80. So 3% rate of dividend is 3%, 100 rupee share, that is nominal value is 100 at 80, market value is 80. So A is investing in 3%. So rate of dividend is equal to 3%, 100 rupee share. So nominal value is equal to rupees 100 and market value is rupees 80. Okay. And B buys 10 rupee shares at par. So what B is doing? B buys 10 rupee shares. So the nominal value of B, the person B, is rupees 10. Now they are given 10 rupee shares at par. At par means, I told you before, nominal value will be equal to market value. So at par means nominal value is equal to market value. So nominal value is 10. So market value is also 10 rupees. Now one condition they have given, if they both receive equal dividend at the end of the year. So what we have given in this question, they have told that the annual income of A and annual income of B are same, are equal at the end of the year. This is the one condition they have given. With this condition they are asking us to find the rate percent of dividend received by B. So they have given the rate percent of A, which is 3%. They are asking us to find out the rate of dividend of B. So using the condition, the one condition which they have given is the annual income, the dividend of A is equal to the dividend of B. They have given, using this condition they are going to find out the rate of dividend of B. Okay. So first what we have to do is we have to find out the annual income of A and then annual income of B. We have to equate and then we have to proceed. Let me do. So before finding the annual income of A, we need to find the number of shares. Number of shares of A, this person, A is equal to sum invested by market value of one share. What is the sum investment? Sum invested 16,000 divided by market value of one share is 80. So it is 200 shares. So number of shares A is having is 200. Okay. Now annual income. Annual income of A. Annual income of A, what is the formula? Number of shares into rate of dividend. Rate of dividend into nominal value of one share. Number of shares is 200. Rate of dividend 3%, 3 by 100. Nominal value is 100. So it is rupees 600. So this is the annual income of A. So what we have given, we both receive equal dividend at the end of the year. So annual income of A is equal to annual income of B. Annual income of A is equal to annual income of B. So what is the annual income of A? Annual income of A is 600. So annual income of B is also equal to 600. Okay. Annual income of B is also equal to 600. Now we have to find out the rate of dividend. Before that we have to find out the number of shares of B. Number of shares of B is equal to sum invested by market value. What is the sum invested? Sum invested is 16,000 divided by market value is 10, because here they have given it as at par, so nominal value and market value are both same. So divided by 10 you will be getting 1,600 shares. Now annual income of B, that we know that is equal to 600. Let me write the formula first. Annual income of B is equal to, again the same formula, number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value of one share. Number of shares is 1,600 into rate of dividend we have to find out into nominal value is 10. Here annual income of B is 600. Let me substitute it here. Okay. Now rate of dividend I have to find out. Rate of dividend of B is equal to 600 divided by, I am going to bring this 1610 to the other side and come to the denominator. do the calculation part. Let me give the answer. It is 3.75%. This is the rate of dividend of B. So amount invested by A and B are same. Dividend is 3%. Nominal value of A is 100 and market value is 80. So I am using this. I am finding out the number of shares of A. Sum invested by market value, I am getting 200 shares. Next I am finding out the annual income. I am getting rupees 600. Here the condition is they both receive equal dividend. So I am equating the annual income of A and annual income of B. So annual income of B is also rupees 600. Now the number of shares of B is equal to sum invested by market value. Market value is at par. That means nominal value and market value are same. So I'm writing 10. So if I do the calculation, I'm getting 1600 shares. Next, I'm substituting all the known values and I'm finding out the unknown value. Rate of dividend of B is 3.75%.